Hello, this is Martin Baker, your host and game master. Just swinging by to let you know that unfortunately episode 8's audio recorded a little bit hotter than we were kind of intending or hoping. It's not normally a problem, it's pretty smooth sailing. However, when we start to have too much fun, which as is a custom at this table, the microphone has a tiny bit of a meltdown once or twice. So just bear with us, we do apologize, and we hope that you enjoy episode 8.
Previously on Legacy of Ash.
Hapan Battle Dragon, this is the Kobolt Krayt. We're gonna make a pass for the station. Can you give us a little bit of cover?
Quick! Take out the weapons platform!
Seatbelts on, everybody. This is going to be a crash landing.
What? Captain, they got us surrounded. What should we do?
Shoot first and ask questions later.
Var?
Mike?
Frag out!
That is a hard change.
That is such a... Oh, it feels bad. God, what a shit show. So the camera opens in this kind of beat-to-shit hangar bay. The Kobolt Krayt is like smoking against a wall. It's leaning haphazardly against some crates. There's skid marks from the entryway to where it's resting now. There's a very delicately landed fighter off to the side, and there's a plethora of dead Imperial fleet troopers laying around. One laying on his back, his head nestled gently in Var's arms. Vox, the captain, and Bruto have now made it into the hangar bay on foot as well. We're kind of looking around. You guys have a moment of reprieve, but not enough to hang out here too long without pressing the command center and taking control of the station. Just remember, the longer you guys wait, the more the Hapan Battle Dragon gets its shit pushed in. So
I just look up to the control panel and I'm like, shh.
once again, from his cartoons that he's been watching.
Yeah.
Out the hangar bay. Yeah, so they're like kind of terrified. We could just briefly narrate that you guys incapacitate him, or you just leave him up there with the shush. I like that. Yeah. So you've got Mike. He's looking. He has shrapnel all over him. Var, it's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you, too.
I'm like afraid I'm not gonna make it.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting to that bridge right now.
We'll see how it goes. It's Mike. You remember Mike?
It's me, bros. Don't you remember me?
Who's Mike?
Who's Mike?
He helped us out on the heist.
Like, I was with you guys on Corellia.
Yeah.
You guys jumped me out of the ship on a building top. Nothing. How many other times, Var? How many boyfriends have you had?
Oh, Mike,
Don't ask questions you
don't
want
to
the
go
answers
down that
to.
path.
Okay.
She had at least 20, like, last time we were here.
Yeah.
And their combined age probably didn't even equal how old you are. How old are you? Like 100 now?
No, I'm like 32, man.
Dude, you do not look good. It might be the grenade,
Yeah,
but you don't look good.
Can anyone spot me a stim pack?
Yeah, who has one?
As he's doing that, I'm like stabbing myself. I'm like, I'm fresh out, man. I'm sorry.
This one's to top me off.
No, I do use a stim pack though.
Yeah. Right. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm feeling a lot better.
Remy, here's your
Just take a little nap.
blasters.
We'll take care of you. It's fine.
Here's your
Okay.
blasters. Do you just want to...
Shut up!
Can you put me in the ship or something? I feel kind of out of place right now.
We can probably do that.
You know what, Var? We should go. We should go.
We'll be back for you.
Yeah, we really don't have time for this. If you guys are about to do it, we gotta go.
Yeah.
RC, shut up!
I'm sorry, you got
Yeah,
a bit of a
that'll be
reputation.
it. 30 seconds. Too long. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back for you. You'll be fine here.
Okay.
Yeah, just play dead.
Wait, Captain, why are you winking at me when you say let's go?
Because you
I'm
need to
super
go
confused.
too.
You guys
You're making
gonna
like
kill me?
finger guns too, like
You guys gonna kill me right
No,
now?
they're not gonna kill her. You're gonna be fine.
What,
We're all
am I
gonna
gonna
leave.
kill you?
Let's go look at a computer terminal.
They're
real
being
quick.
really
Let's
blunt. This
go.
is their wink faces for killing you, Mike. Even Vox rolls up to me. Wow.
Disruptor pistol.
Yeah, his eyes squint.
Oh my god.
Because remember, last time you were with Mike, you didn't pay much attention to Vox. You
And
got jealous.
Mike popped Vox's balloon.
That's true.
Disruptor pistol comes
I'm
out.
just gonna take Vox and slowly walk away and throw the keys to the ship at Remy because I don't want to drive it.
I thought you were
ever
going to say it,
again.
Mike. I was like, are you freaking serious right now? I'm going to swear in Star Wars I'm not serious.
No, we're gonna throw them at Remy because everyone complains about my driving. You can have these, and I don't want them ever again.
That's super funny. All right, call me Var.
Vox and I are just gonna walk away,
Okay.
roll away.
Yeah, and even Vox is looking at you like, wow, 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 wow. Lecturing you about Mike and poor life choices.
Shut up, Vox.
I approach Mike as they're walking out, and I hold my gun up and I say, honestly, I don't remember who you are. If I did, it probably would give me reason to kill you, but I don't.
Bro, I saved your guys' life in the train heist.
I don't remember that,
Okay.
but...
Does Steve
Just-
ring a bell?
Who is Steve?
I like that you remember Steve, but not Mike.
It wouldn't make sense for me to remember
No,
Steve.
no, but you're like, hey, I remember Steve from the train heist. He was
Oh,
like,
Steve!
son of a bitch. Yeah.
Don't try and convince me that I know you because that'll probably give me a reason to kill you, Mike.
No, we've never met, man.
Alright. We good?
Right, I like your pants.
They're awesome. I
Yeah.
watched them recently.
Yeah, I thought they didn't give Corellian blood stripes out anymore.
Oh, they only give it to the best Corellians.
He knows too much now.
You must be one of the best Corellians, dude.
Yeah. Wait,
Well,
you
Mike,
from
we'll see
Corellia?
if we have time for you later.
I am. I went to Corellia High.
I'm gonna
Bro,
stun
me
him.
too! What year did you graduate?
17 BBY.
Bro!
Oh, they're using a dating system for an event they
Why
haven't
did
even
it turn down to the high school?
Do you put that on a class ring?
Because it hasn't switched over to AB.
Yeah.
Why it barely switched over?
I think I'm just gonna stun him. And we'll come back if we have time.
That's fair. Not cool, bro. Right, moving on.
I left a while ago, and who's getting in trouble
We've
for
already
getting
spent
us
entirely
off of-
too much time on this scene. Moving it along. I'm gonna start my timer as well. Right. Okay, so you guys clearly labeled. You guys have been near the control room before. Now it is on the same level, so you guys have a straight shot to the command and control. There are a few Imperials inside the command control. They are not militants though. They are technicians. There is one commander. So, what is your approach entering the command control room? Because RC wants to open the doors and roll a grenade in and see what happens.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
I don't know. We might need those terminals.
It won't kill all the terminals, mate.
Yeah, bro, there's like at least 3 of them.
RC, I know how you roll, and you roll really well. You'll probably kill all the terminals.
Did you see me stick my landing out of the ramp? You didn't stick the landing.
My landing was much cooler than yours.
Yeah.
Like, let's just open
Yeah,
the
just
door.
for full disclosure, I know we're kind of having this back and forth thing. Your boyfriend's probably gonna bleed out on the hangar bay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No
Remind me
sympathy.
never to date this one.
You need
Why
a
would I
reminder.
date you?
Because we're mates now.
I've got such big nostrils!
I'm still a little high from hyperspace. I didn't get a lot of sleep because you didn't wake me up before we landed. Right, what should we do? The captain, we need some leadership.
Well, lucky for you, I've got 2 ranks in that, so.
Right, I'm the one that doesn't matter stuff. Give us a plan, Captain.
Alright, so we should do stuff now.
Right, they look like a bunch of wimps. I'm sure if we just go in there flashing guns, we might even get them to surrender.
I like
Let's just
shooting
go up
things.
there.
Remy, you kind of look the most like a terrorist. Do you want to lead the charge?
Yeah, he's right, Remy.
All right.
You look like shit. the doors
I
open.
pull a mask over my face.
Yeah, so tell us what happened. The doors open.
I run in there, and I fire a shot in the... I tumble in, fire a shot in the air. Everybody
down because it's a low ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire extinguishers kick on.
This is a holdup. Nobody move. Put the money in the bags. Nobody touch the buttons.
Wrong job, Remy.
Roll intimidation.
What's intimidation based on?
Coercion. It's a will.
Coercion is a will. I don't think I'm good at that.
I seem to remember our party not being too good when it came to willpower.
I think only one person intimidates around here.
I've got a will of 2. Really great for all these force powers I'm picking up.
Perfect.
And what's my difficulty?
It's a room full of Imperial troopers, so...
They're already holding their hands in the air.
That's Imperial Trooper resting position.
How you doing today? How you doing today,
How are
Dad?
ya?
Pretty good, Steve. His name is Steve.
Steed, not Steve.
Steed.
Hey, Steed.
All right. Right. Difficulty will be 3 purples because you're holding up a bank for some reason.
Anyone want to give me a boost?
You'll get boosts for everyone that enters the room with guns pointed as well, which will definitely be Bruto.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay.
Captain
And
looks
Triz.
very intimidating.
That'll only be the space to burst in. There'll be 3 of you, so 2 boosts. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
They're a real Bonnie. They're like a real Billy the Kid moment. He comes in with 2 pistols and he's got 2 people with rifles on either side.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh,
Remy.
hell.
I guess we're killing some technicians.
Rude.
One fell, one thread.
Okay, so he says, there's a woman at the command. She goes, "We don't have any credits." And you take a strain trying to comprehend what's going on. Right, Bruto or Captain, would you guys like to resolve this situation?
I want to see what happens.
I defer to the captain.
Just kind of
Are
look
they
around.
a threat? Do I need to kill them?
They're just kind of confused. You have like a moment to convince them to surrender before they start pushing buttons or dropping
Alright.
weapons. What do you
You
do?
kill one of them.
Surrender now. Or I will shoot.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a period.
Well, I thought you were
I thought you were
gonna
going to
shoot
identify individuals.
Steed.
Sorry.
We'll shoot Steed.
It's my bachelor party tomorrow. Please, I'm getting married. All right, so
Well, unfortunately, in this campaign,
I'm going to
weddings
say
get
that it can't
interrupted.
be a coercion. So what would you say instead? Maybe it.
Do what you do best. Let your guns do the talking.
Yeah.
Roll a ranged heavy. 1 purple. You're gonna. This is to shoot Steed.
This is to shoot Steed. Oh, God. Let that be a lesson to whoever talks next.
Poor Steve.
See, as a bank robber, you need to establish dominance early on.
Well, of course, you need to get Janice to not push that silent
Right.
alarm button. Bank robbers at home, duh. Check out Nerds and Stuff's
successes.
heist video. We'll have a card pop up right now.
3 successes
Yeah,
and
okay.
4 advantages.
Steed is murdered.
You murder Steed.
And half the wedding party.
And then the people are like, they raise their hands. Steed was our favorite.
He was our friend.
Now you pick a new favorite.
Deal. So you guys burst in, rob a bank, murder Steed. Our Steed steps
Credits
in
in
and
the
goes,
bag.
"You guys are kind of fucked up. I like it."
They're
Right.
a little insane.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
All right. What are we gonna do with the hostages?
Hostages. That's a good idea, RC.
Yeah, I just watched the nudes and stuff.
I thought
Robbery, how to.
I thought we were looking at casualties, but hostages.
Oh my god.
That's a better idea.
No, you don't want to murder these. You don't want these people's deaths on your conscience.
My conscience.
Okay, maybe not on your conscience.
All I have to do is just take the captain off the leash, and she won't have to worry.
I don't understand metaphors. Where's the leash? Anyways, there are alarms on the station. Yeah, it's in the captain's quarters. Yeah. Right. So, don't interrupt me during shower time. Okay. Right. There are station alarms going off that you might want to address. Yep.
Yeah.
And get a situation. Get a situation of this shit show.
See what's going on
Yeah,
now that
sit
we're
right-
robbing this bank.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and press the plot forward a little bit.
Can I get a yellow, please? I'm assuming that is some sort of computers check.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna make it just 2 to get a sit rep, but you're gonna have setbacks, and these are not computers-based setbacks. These are like nerves. You guys are in a room full of Imperials that are not bound, and you're turning your back on them, trusting your allies. So I'm gonna make it 2 setbacks. And also, I'm going to say that this is a fairly outdated computer system that you're not familiar with for 1 setback that you can remove with your talents.
Okay. Old computers.
I just like to remind you that there are setbacks because I know you
Yeah.
cancel them. I think that's like a weird talent.
Because then it just gets to the point where nobody adds them
It just gets to the point where I'm telling you how cool you are. Which you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Daniel. Yeah.
I know. Thank you. I have 3 successes and 2 advantages.
Okay, so you get a good situation. You get a good sit rep. This is how it's looking. On the first level, so first of all, you shut off the alarms, right?
Right. That's just
You know
annoying.
that there is an Imperial garrison of sorts, and there's also the Hope's Light Security Council or whatever that is responsible for the university, the tourist section, and stuff like that. They're not part of the military operation.
Those are the cause no trouble guys.
Yeah,
Right.
The Cosmo Trouble guys, and you have a feeling that we'll make that a check.
Okay.
To deal with them. So there's not that many Imperials on the station right now. They were not expecting anything for this to happen. You do see that in the nightclub there is something going on. You can tell that there's some sort of Imperial hostage situation to where the Imperials have several tourists / station personnel at gunpoint kind of circled up, and you see what kind of catches you off guard. You see a shock of red hair that makes your loins quiver with excitement. Yeah. You see Kymera in the Illusion nightclub. It's very hard to tell how many people are there, but you can tell that she and some of her personal troops have people at gunpoint.
Okay.
Probably 24 civilians. Okay. Right. Then you also get a feed out, and that you can tell that there's a restricted access Imperial research program in the biomedical lab that you can only assume is where they're engineering weapons, like the ones recently seen and used on Hades or Magos.
So I'm going to kind of throw these 2 things up on big screens so everybody can see.
You also see the space battle outside going very poorly for the
Keep
Hades.
that on a smaller screen off to the side.
Yep, that's fair.
Kind of know how long we've got till we need to bail.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Kymera is here. She's taken some hostages in the club, but it also looks like they were manufacturing the chemical weapon here. I can only assume that's what's going on in the biomedical research bay. I think we need to take care of both of these situations.
Kind of cock my blaster rifle and I got Kymera.
I'll go with you.
Ooh.
Right.
I think I'll head down to the biomedical research area.
RC, didn't you say you were kind of an explosives expert?
Sure as shit I am.
I think I know a door that could use a cracking.
Right. Are we destroying that section, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, RC. We're destroying it. Let's go criff some Sheb up.
I like it. I like it.
It's really hard to say.
Yeah. It doesn't come out smooth at all.
No.
It's as smooth as a Bud Light.
Remember when we were only gonna swear in Star Wars words?
It's as smooth as a spotlight. Right. Are you gonna be able to hold this room by yourself? You see Vox go, wow, wow, and pulls the disruptor pistol out and then starts aiming at the hostages you guys have. Like, wow.
I just turned to the hostages real quick. So this here is Vox. He has a disruptor pistol, as you can see. He also has a very ill temperament. And I'd really recommend you not do anything to irritate him.
He fires a warning shot.
It just starts like melting a hole through the
a
wall.
hole melts through the wall and like atoms just disintegrate. Oh, jeez.
Now, as long as everybody stays cool.
Oh my god, no, his warning shot was into Steve's body and he just disappears from existence.
And now you don't have to worry about a funeral.
There you go.
And then Vox goes, wah, wah, wah.
So if you all will stay here and be nice and calm, I don't think we'll give my angry little friend here any trouble, right?
One guy pees his pants.
Okay, yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Right.
I
How
find
much-
something to somehow make a hat. Don't ask how. And I just go and put it on top of Fox's
It's like
little-
Steed's boot.
Probably. and I just put it on top of
It's
Fox's
Steve's boot
destroyer.
that just folds over.
And I tell Fox to be safe. And that I'll be back.
He says, you two.
I translate for you.
Yeah. So looking at the monitors, you guys reckon that you have less than an hour before the Hapan. They're probably not even that long. Okay, so you guys have to make haste. And you also see that the Imperials have called for other assistance, like starship assistance. So there might be other nearby ships due within a short time as well. So it is probably critical that we make haste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to be going quick on this one.
Right.
Sounds
So we're splitting up. Remy and RC are heading down to the restricted access area. Triz and Var are heading up to the vacation destination area.
Oh, and everyone,
Dance in the
keep open comms. I might be able to help from here.
And Bruto and Vox are going to work the command central station.
And babysit hostages.
Yeah. So while you guys are moving out and heading out, I'm gonna deal with Bruto and his options. Okay. You do a complete sweep of your assets and resources, and you get a couple opportunities. There are plenty of redundant lockdown systems that are still going on. So you're going to have to unlock doors, elevators, turn off automated defense systems and stuff like that on the way for your crewmates. The Kobolt Krayt is in pretty bad shape.
Oh, yeah.
There is a small fleet of repair drones that you can operate to get repairs started, the most basic repairs started on the crate as well. But with that much damage, it will take some time. There are drone starfighters, just a very small self-defense thing that's been here since before the Imperial presence that are capable of being used. There are several more that can be manned as well. If you could get people to man them and help out, then that would be possible as well. So you can help the Hapans defend the station, or buy time. And there is also Imperial patrols everywhere, so you have to be vigilant for any sort of visits, especially when they realize that the station is no longer theirs and under control. So plenty of options for you. Not very much time to get any of this done. So what is your... now Vox can assist with some, but then he's not watching over the hostages as much either. So what would you guys like? What's your initial sentiment once everybody steps out and starts heading out?
Well, I think I'd like to try and send the repair drones out real quick.
Okay.
To start doing some kind of rudimentary stuff.
Okay. Now they do have to be basically supervised to get any good work done. So basically, you can't just put them on autopilot because they'll just kind of dick around and kind of hover around.
I need
So
a supervisor.
yeah. So I'm gonna have you do a sort of mechanics check.
Okay.
We'll make it. Yeah. So this will be against your ship's damage.
Yellow. So that's the ship paper.
So this is basically allowing you. We'll say that this takes repairs, because I know that in the game repairs take a really long time to do,
Right.
especially for hull damage and stuff like that. So what we'll say is that, what is the damage control action that you took earlier, or whatever that was?
So damage control, I roll against a set difficulty by a table, and I can repair hull damage for successes.
Okay, per success?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll say that that takes 3 units of time.
Okay.
And that might not mean anything right now, but once they get into position and stuff like that, then that will.
And I kind of want to
complicate
do
things quite a
that
bit.
until they need me.
Deal. Okay.
Like, and then switch over to
Yeah.
other stuff.
So go ahead and do that right now.
Difficulty is...
And while you're rolling that, while you're preparing that, Remy and RC get to their elevator right off the bat, and it does require restricted access controls or access. So either you can do a computer's check that is very difficult, or we can hang out until Bruto is available to hack the elevator for us. Now, if you
What
if
does
you,
shooting it do?
well, elevators are a little different in Star Wars. Turbo lifts, yeah. So I wouldn't recommend shooting it. RC even, yeah, I don't know about this one, man. We might have to go down the chute if we shoot it. So we can either wait or you can try and hack it. But if you try and hack it and it goes bad, then that's a bad thing. And we have seen Sterling in the campaign at an elevator door.
That wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
That was another
Yep.
player.
Deal.
I was there. I couldn't open the door.
Everybody gave it a try.
Um,
I'll let you think on that. What'd you get? Oh,
I haven't
roll
looked
it when you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be bouncing around quite a bit.
If only I had.
All right, what are you thinking, Remy?
5.
Remy doesn't know computers at all.
Okay, go ahead and take that off the hull then,
Okay.
as you would normally.
Yeah, I'll just take that as strain.
Yeah, strain to yourself. Okay, so we're going to wait for Bruto.
I don't think I could even open, like, command prompt.
Okay, deal. So,
Okay, Google, open this door.
Var taught you the button to call a cab.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cabs being summoned to this, like, battle.
There's 3 buttons on the elevator, up, down, and cab. What does this one do? I don't know. Var likes pushing it a lot, though, especially back on Corellia or before we met. Right. So Remy and RC basically give a call out to Bruto, and Bruto basically says, "Yeah, I'm working on it." He gives you a nasty, "Yeah, I can't do everything." It's just, feeling overloaded already. Right. So we're gonna hang out, but you also feel this weird, unsettling feeling coming over you. It's definitely force related, okay, and it's negative,
Okay.
okay. It's kind of throwing you off. In fact, I'm gonna make you take 2 strain.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, all right. Var and Triz, you guys get to your elevator and you guys start heading up, listening to the very, this is, they're taking a restricted elevator, which is a completely different part of the station. You guys are taking the normal elevators, and you hear the ding, 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 ding.
It is somehow a girl from Ipanema.
Huh?
It is somehow a girl from Ipanema playing on the radio.
Yep. So you guys are listening to the kind of. So
music.
what's your plan? Right. You got a good look at the monitors. The Vision nightclub is or the Illusion nightclub. It only seems to have one entrance. It looked heavily guarded, and you look not quite completely equipped to take on that many troopers. And they are Kymera's personal guard.
How many are there?
At least a dozen.
There's no like back entrance.
You guys
or,
would have
like-
to have Bruto do some computers, like scans, or have some yourself. Yeah, they don't have ventilation.
Can we cause a distraction that might take
Absolutely.
some of
some
them
away?
Yep. So start kind of thinking about that yourselves, and then we'll touch back just to kind of get the ball rolling. Okay. You get some repairs done on the ship. You basically, the second you go over to like hack the elevator door, you see the drones start like bumping into each other, and you're just like, ah, script droids.
Stand outside
Yeah, this is
and
clearly
talk.
not. So just kind of keep it in your minds because we don't want to have crosstalk on the microphone. But so you get some of that stuff taken care of, and you're getting a call for the elevator. This is going to be a 3 purple check to hack into the restricted access elevator for RC and Remy.
Restricted.
And this is just a 1 unit of time kind of thing.
So I have a lack of success with 1 threat.
Okay. Lack of success with 1 threat. Okay, so I'm gonna make you take that as personal strain as well.
Okay.
And what do you call back to Remy and RC?
Look, are you sure you actually pressed the call button?
Yeah, man, we pressed the call button.
Yes, it's asking for some sort of restricted access key card.
A key card?
Yeah.
Turn to the accumulated hostages.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got a restricted access key card?
The female that's in charge of the stations. Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to go and meet these guys by the elevator.
Okay.
Remy, start backtracking this way. You'll meet someone that's gonna get you a key card.
Okay, but how will I know who they are?
They're gonna be the only person walking in the hallway. Then I turn back
You
to
say
her.
so.
I'll be watching you.
Oh, okay.
If you do anything but head there, I'm gonna send my angry little droid after you.
Okay. And, yeah, so
You
she
should
turns-
threaten her loved ones.
Oh, right. And I'll find your loved ones
Oh, good thinking. Real terrorist of you.
and
Right.
do harm to them.
Right, so she turns and she leaves, and she immediately starts heading for the barracks / armory.
Fox,
Well,
chase her down.
he takes off after her down the hallway, and you just...
I'm walking down the hallway.
So, am I supposed to stay here or come with you?
You know, he didn't say.
I'm just gonna stay here and catch a nap if you don't mind.
Alright.
I'm a bit exhausted.
Too much, partying on me, ghosts, or...
Yeah, I didn't much. I don't know when I was supposed to sleep, so I just didn't sleep.
I slept for like 3 days. 3
Yeah,
cycles.
Well, I was up for I don't think I slept while you were asleep. Alright, see you later.
We're a perfect team.
He just collapses and falls asleep. Right. Okay, so, yeah, you watch in the monitors as Vox chases her down and murders her by shooting her in the back with a disruptor pistol.
Which also probably makes her key card disappear.
Probably.
Force die.
Maybe she drops it. She
Right,
gets
roll a
hit.
force die. I'll make Jenny roll it because that was a great contribution
It's
to the
Vox.
narrative, yeah.
Thanks. Well, that's what we said it does.
Okay.
Yes.
Vox comes
set.
back
Vox,
with it.
Vox has the clarity to grab it, comes back, meets Remy in the hallway, hands him the key card.
What happened to the other person that was supposed to meet me, Vox?
What?
He
What?
has the...
So then his eye turns into the targeting reticule and
He has the recording of it, just like
oh
when
my
he was replaying
god,
the one
that's
with video.
right. He plays the video of him shooting someone with a disruptor pistol.
Yeah. You're...
Throw it in your mouth a little bit. It's always like horrifying watching someone get
disintegrated, yeah.
erased from history, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
He sticks out his claw hand to give you a knuckles.
It's Vox.
out of
You
like
have to do it.
terror, I give him Knuckles back.
Womp, 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 womp. And he turns. Womp, 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 womp.
I like walk down the hall.
Womp, 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 womp.
As I'm walking down the hall, I just kind of shudder.
Oh, that droid is a monster. Alright, so you link back up with RC, who's like, oh, clank.
I slowly wake him.
Oh,
I got the card, man.
how long was I out?
I don't know, like 2 minutes?
Like 1 unit of time.
Damn it, you guys are too efficient. Alright, let's go. So you swipe the key card, the elevator comes, you guys start heading down. Right, so we get to you two on the elevator brainstorming the situation. What do you guys come up with?
We could try to blow something up. Make them go towards the explosion. How does Kymera want to kill us? Does she know that we have Vox now?
I don't even know if she's exactly aware of the situation.
Okay. Never mind. We can blow something up. Try to see if they go towards the explosion.
With what explosives?
No.
Okay.
There might be.
Just stand
A
outside
meat
the
truck
door and
nearby.
call for her and see if she wants to
Oh,
come talk.
Kymera!
Remember me?
Yeah, dressed up as like some sort of ridiculous Scooby-Doo outfit.
I don't know. To me, it sounds like someone's causing trouble.
Uh-oh.
Wink.
There could be a meat truck nearby. Just kind of left abandoned.
Oh my god. Turn the gas light on and shoot it. It'll explode.
Deal. All right, so you guys, the elevator door opens, ding, and you guys arrive at level 1, Haven.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk out the elevator and
Okay.
start walking.
And as you smell the air, you get a cool ocean breeze scent coming down the corridor, reminding you of long walks on the beach, well, simulated beach on the simulated deck.
Suddenly it's losing its great appeal.
Yeah. Especially
My walks
after
weren't
being at
very long.
Hapey's, which was gorgeous. Yeah.
My walks weren't very long. We had lots of stops for little children.
I missed most of that, but I'm sure it's referring to you flashing children.
It was.
Yeah. Perfect.
But yeah, I guess, are we gonna go blow up a meat truck? Is that the plan? See if there's a meat truck to blow up?
I guess.
Apparently we're gonna walk until we find a meat truck, which
All right.
hopefully our GM says is there.
All right, so you guys walk through.
Oh, there's a little sign on it that says "In memory of Goose."
I was thinking it says Maverick and Goose's meat truck, but Goose is scratched out and it says Iceman.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's just called Top Gun Meat. Yeah. Yeah, and it has a schedule posted. It's just Iceman and Maverick. Goose is crossed out Tuesdays, closed on Tuesdays. Yep. Yep. So you guys walk through the City of Embers, that little like kind of destination villa
I'm
area.
assuming it's mostly dead, right? Like,
Hmm?
are there people around, or is it mostly
No,
dead?
it's pretty quiet. Yeah, it's pretty abandoned. Most of the people are like hanging out in secure access areas, like bunkers and shelters or whatever. Also, since the Imperial's taken over, it's probably been
Mostly just essential staff, I'd imagine.
it's like not too touristy anymore.
Yeah.
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 Nobody wants to go like vacation on an Imperial
I just don't think the
installation.
Imperials allow people into the same place where they're developing biochemical weapons.
Yeah.
Unless they need test subjects.
Oh, jeez. Let's not
That's
go
what the
there.
Empire does.
Tonight we're already on a dark stint. I don't want to go there quite yet. Right. So you guys roll me the force die to see if the meat truck is there.
Do you want to roll it?
You can.
No.
One black.
Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
try roll?
No. So you see the spot in the sand where the meat truck used to rest.
Two wheels and two holes.
Yeah. No. And there's a sign that says "Meat truck closed in memory of Goose," kind of thing. Yeah.
Sad.
Right. So we'll come back to you guys
Damn,
to
I had
have
a
more
really
time to
good joke
plan.
in my mind, too.
Okay. So we come back to you guys, right?
This is cooked.
Right? Your ship is still smoking. In fact, and then you're getting like really crazy comm chatter from the Hapens about how their ship is just getting torn to pieces, and they're just calling out, "Kobolt Krayt, we don't have much time. I hope that every single second you're making count." And then you see the hostages starting to get like a little like shifty-eyed because Vox isn't quite back yet. What do you do? You also hear like Triz and Var asking for you to create a distraction on the comms. What do you do?
Decisions suck. So I think I need to create some sort of diversion for Triz and Var.
Okay, deal.
I think that's what I've got to do.
Deal. So, go ahead and roll me a computer's check.
Okay. What's my difficulty?
This will be a hard difficulty. Actually, we're gonna enter into that slicer encounter now.
Okay.
now that you're established and they're starting to fan out. So in the technician rulebook, there is a like advanced slicing kind of thing. We're gonna give that a try. So how does that kind of work?
Okay, so it's just like any sort of kind of combat encounter type thing. It's just back and forth between a defender and an intruder.
Deal. And I have a defender slicer here from our Star Wars cards.
So
or the Imperial slicer.
We each kind of alternate taking actions to try and undermine each other or do those sorts of things.
Okay.
And fun stuff.
Deal. So I don't want to do like initiative too much, but
right.
We'll just kind of take turns slicing or trying to kick each other out of the system or whatever. So I'm going to make you... Yeah, so how does an opposed check kind of look in that?
Okay, so they're not actually direct opposed checks. They're just kind of generic actions for different things. And then difficulties are set by those things and can be influenced with setbacks or boosts.
Deal.
For different stuff.
Deal. So you're trying to find a way to create a diversion, and he's trying to kick you out of the system. What does that check look like?
So he's probably trying to lock down.
Okay.
Then... Oh no, expel user. That's a check. Okay, so his would be an imposed computers versus computers check.
Okay.
To try and have me lose access.
Deal. So we'll say that if you succeed, then you find a way to create a diversion, and if he succeeds, then you're locked out of the computer temporarily.
Okay, so I would be going against his then?
Yep. So he has an intellect of 4, which is a base dice pool of 4, and 2 ranks in computers, so it's going to be 2 purples, 2 reds. You are at command control, so any check that you'll be doing, he's hacking from like basically a data pad in the Illusion nightclub.
I would be the defender, and he'd technically be the
Well, and you also have better facilities available to you, so
right.
I will make you have say 2 boosts for any of those checks.
Okay.
Because you're at a clear advantage over him.
And I also have a couple ranks of defensive slicing.
Okay.
So he will add 2 setbacks during these sorts of encounters.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of ice.
Deal. And while you're figuring that out, you guys' elevator door opens into this kind of, it looks completely different area of the station. This is clearly a restricted access area. They kind of dumb down the bells and whistles and niceries.
It's not tourist friendly.
No, not at all. This is clearly a stark kind of scientific/military area. More scientific than anything. You see display signs for biomedical research, carbon freezing, cryogenic freezing, and it's just known as the museum vault. And it's at this point in time that you have a sense that there's something in the vault. You're feeling drawn towards it. What's going on, man?
Something's not right, RC.
Yeah, this whole situation ain't right.
No, do you think you can handle the biomedical research area yourself?
Probably not. Well, we might not want to split up. Listen, what are you thinking? What's going on? Do you need to head back up?
No. I need to head to that vault.
Oh, okay.
There's something there.
Well, let's make it quick if we're gonna do it.
Let's go then.
I'd rather not go on without you, honestly. I don't know what kind of shit is waiting for us. And this whole area wasn't even accessible by camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he really not feeling good about
Yeah.
proceeding forward. Yeah, so you guys start heading towards the vault. Okay, come back to you.
So I had a lack of success with 4 advantage and a triumph.
Okay, so you do not find a way to create, or you do not create an advantage for them, or like a distraction or anything. You have a triumph and threat?
4 advantage.
Okay, so a triumph and 4 advantage. So, what would you like to do with your triumph?
So one of the things I can do to...
I do have something, and we can either use all of your advantage or your triumph on it.
We'll go ahead and throw the triumph.
Okay. You find kind of on the side that there are several kind of personal files listed, and it was just kind of you see on one of the monitors they were actually running a sort of personnel audit or something of the Hope's Light security force.
Okay.
And they were actually hacking into their private files, and they were detecting that a lot of them were disgruntled with the Imperial presence. And so you're kind of peeking over at this, trying to figure out what it is, see if you can make it useful or anything. And you realize that a lot of the security force, if given the opportunity, would probably help you guys.
Gotcha.
If you guys were to make contact or do something like that. Now, you're not quite sure how to use that information, but now you have very important information to help you with those fighters, to help you with handling hostages, to help you with making distractions or whatever.
Gotcha.
So then you can figure out what you want to do with the advantage.
I'll just throw a couple more setbacks
So the
the
next
way
one.
of the other hacker.
Deal. Okay. All right. So go ahead and call back to Var and Triz.
Okay. Just buzz up the captain. Hey, Captain. There's some other hacker in the system. I can't get anything that'll really be useful to you. At least nothing on my end. I did come across some info, though. If you can make contact with the Hope's Light security forces, a lot of them are kind of itching for a fight with the Empire. They don't like being displaced. There's also a few fighters, part of the Hope's Light defense network. There may be some people that'd be willing to pilot those too, but I'm probably gonna have my hands full here. I can't contact them. In fact, I gotta get back to it.
Alright. Good to know. Thanks, Bruto.
So if you wanted to act on that information, you'd have to go down a floor, taking you farther from Kymera, but closer towards having advantage in situations. So that would take you back to the kind of University of Kataris floor.
It's up to you, Captain. Where are we going?
I think that it would be good to see if we can find some security.
Okay.
Deal. So you guys head back and start heading back down. Now, on the monitors, you also see that a pretty good chunk of the Hapan Battle Dragon breaks off with explosions and starts drifting towards the space station. It'll collide with the space station probably within a few minutes.
Can I see where?
Upper floor.
Where? Upper floor?
Yeah, it'll take a computer's check to plot trajectory and all that other stuff, but that'll give you an accurate kind of assessment of where not to be when this happens. But that'll take some time that you desperately don't have. And at this point in time, Vox rolls back and goes, wah, 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 boom, wah, wah, wah.
God, Vox. Seriously?
He gets mad. You told him to do it.
I didn't want you to murder her. I kind of say for all of them.
Kind of like Robot shrugs his shoulders and goes, wah, 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 wah.
Does he play the footage?
No, no, not with how you reacted. Yeah, but he's mad at you now.
Good job, Vox.
Remy gave me a fist bump.
Yeah, so now he's mad at you
grumpy.
because you told him go murder her real quick, and then he did, and you got back and you're like, Jesus Christ, you're terrible. What? Right. So we're gonna cut back down. We get to the vault, and the door is obviously locked, and it's actually. So you swipe the key card, and it asks for voice recognition. This is the most secure access to the entire station.
Remy Novus.
Oh, see, clone trooper.
Garrett Corell.
I don't think it's keyed for us, man.
Dang it.
Have you even been here before?
No, have you?
No. Okay, now I see where we went wrong. Hey, Bruto, we're locked out of a room and we need your help.
Uh-huh.
As you're trying to, like... what task are you set upon right now?
Let's see, we got the captain taken care of. I need to...
So there's a hunk of
Yeah.
Battle Dragon heading in.
I think that's the part of
There's more probably in due if your So essentially what's happening is the Battle Dragon's right here, the station's right here, and Kataris is right here.
Mm-hmm.
So gravity is pulling these
Right.
pieces into the space station.
I'm probably going to want to see where it's going to
Okay,
hit.
deal.
Yeah.
So unfortunately that is a 2-time slot kind of thing. So if you do that, it further delays Remy and RC from all the stuff down below.
No, just...
But it also could potentially put you and others in a safe spot when the debris hits. Especially with people heading down to the second level, which will get struck.
Yeah, RC, what is it?
Yeah, we're locked out of the vault right now, and we could really use
The
some
vault?
Yeah.
What are you doing at the vault?
We need to go through the vault to get to the biomedical research area.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. It's really confusing
I have
down
a
here.
map right here.
Yeah, so do we. Remy, if Bruto, the comments are if Bruto finds out, he's gonna be pissed.
Just, we need to do this, like...
Okay, we're gonna do it. Bruto, we really need to get into the vault, pretty please. You know me, I never say pretty please.
Can you, like, get me a phone number of one of the, like, high up people? Something?
Yes. So what would it look like to open this vault?
1 unit of time, daunting computer check.
We'll try it.
4 purples, and that's it.
Oh, those are for the competitive.
Do you want to use a destiny point?
No.
Do you want me to use a destiny point?
Storyline.
It's up to you, man.
We will. I feel like this is special.
We gotta get him all flipped over now anyway, so that he can do his horrible thing. We get all the white side
There's
back.
lots of horrible things that can happen here.
That's the only reason I use destiny points anymore. Just flip them all, and then shit on you guys.
Okay, so it looks like I have 4 success with 3 threat.
Okay, go ahead and take that threat as strain.
That's fine.
And the success, while we're still like trying to convince him that this door needs to come open, it opens.
Never mind, Bruto, we got it.
Yeah, sure you do.
Oh, that's
We'll evaluate who got what later.
love it. I love it. The door slides open, and this is. It looks like this is the museum's stock, as well as it may have been cleaned out, or this may be a different exhibition coming through, or whatever. But this place is huge, and it's full of ancient artifacts, some dating back several thousand years, if not older. So go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
And RC will help you. Although, actually, he'll give you 2 boosts and a setback, because what are you telling him to look for?
I don't know.
Because you just have a feeling in the force pulling you in a
RC,
direction.
look for a thing.
I also get 2 boosts from being a Jedi.
Oh, wow. For what? Wait, what?
Uncanny Senses.
Okay.
Add blue per rank of Uncanny Senses, 12 perception checks.
Oh, deal.
And
So,
I
like,
have 2.
this is like using the force to find your car keys. I love it.
So when does it become like a miscarriage of the force?
Also, what is my difficulty? I only have 1 black right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I was about to roll that.
Right. So,
overwhelming success?
this is going to be... So here's what we're going to do. How much time do you want this to take? Because you're opening yourself to the force and letting it draw itself to you. The faster you find this, the harder the check will be.
I'd say, like, we can take... I don't want it to be, like, terribly long, but I want
Okay.
to, like, feel like I've looked for it kind
Deal.
of a thing.
So basically, here's the deal. This is going to be 3 purples.
Okay.
However, that's the slowest amount of time you can take. For faster, you can make this reds. You can upgrade those to reds.
All 3 of them to reds?
Up 2.
Okay, let's
So you can
upgrade
do-
one of them to a
Okay,
red.
so this is going to take a fair amount of time.
Let's upgrade 2 of them to red.
Okay. This will be pretty quick,
Okay.
or a good amount of time. Okay.
Okay, so that goes. And that goes.
You have a 2 advantage on the side there.
Yeah, I know. And Switch that to there. Okay, so I've got 2 success and 3 advantage.
Okay.
4 advantage.
Okay. So as you kind of open yourself to the Force, you feel overtaken by it. And you actually feel yourself, your consciousness exiting your body as you're trying to open yourself to it. And you're kind of talking like, I don't think it's over there, RC. Try looking over there, and he's like, okay. Like, moving stuff, not like, this is cool, all guys.
He's willing to believe me since he's worked with Jedi before.
Yeah, like he
Force
doesn't
users
understand
before.
the Force 100%, but he knows that it's weird, so he's participating. As you open yourself to the Force to find this device, to let the Force in, you feel your body start to lighten, and you feel your consciousness leave your body. And even at that time, you kind of hear RC talking to you, like, is it over here? And you're like, I don't really, try over there. And you kind of hear his voice drowning out in this darkness. And when you settle, you find yourself in the cave on Dantooine. There's the shining crystals above, there's a fire, and you're sitting, looking across, and you see Darth Zana, and she's sitting there, her golden hair under a hood. She doesn't have her war paint on, but she's sitting there looking like she's waiting for something. You see Vox sitting next to her. And she looks at you, not quite sure if you're real or a ghost or a figment of her imagination, and she says, "What are you doing here?"
I'm searching for something. But I don't know what it is.
She kind of closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. There is only one thing to search for in this galaxy, and it is power. Power calls to you when you open yourself to it. Is that what you feel?
Yes. But the thing that calls also seems tainted in some way.
Yes. These things come always at a cost. Power never comes freely. You must take it, but through it you become stronger. You hear someone entering the cave behind you. He's tall. His skin is off color. It's an ashen gray, but then the firelight dances on it, and it's also a sort of golden hue as well. It mixes. He's incredibly intimidating, but also there's a certain power about him. He does a full circle around this small cave, eyeing you. Is this the one? She looks at him almost with disdain, and then looks back at you. She doesn't answer. Does he even know the code? You. Do you even understand what you're getting into?
I understand enough.
Do you understand that you must sacrifice anything and everything for power? For true power? Look at you. You're afraid.
No. If power is what I need to protect those that I love and to destroy those that would take from me, then power is what I seek.
Ha! Maybe he's not so hopeless after all, Zana. Do you know the Sith code?
I do not.
If you want power, true power, live your life by this code. Peace is a lie.
There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. Do not let the Force be chains on you. The Force is a weapon. You must use it. If you seek power, then hold the Sith code to you close.
I will.
He circles back around and disappears into shadows seemingly. She looks at you.
Soon, this will all make sense, I hope. For your sake, and mine.
I hope so as well.
And you feel her step up and walk to you and put her hands on your shoulders. And you feel them shake you violently. And you snap to and RC's shaking you.
Remy, what are you doing, man?
I was learning something.
Yeah, probably had us freak me the hell out.
Don't be so worried, RC.
You know where to find this thing?
So, if you feel this urge come over you to repeat the code out loud. It is peace is a lie, there is only passion.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
And you find yourself stepping forward, walking forward. Through passion, I gain strength.
Through passion, I gain strength.
Through strength, I gain power.
Through strength, I gain power.
You come upon a duro steel crate. You unlock the hatch and crack it open. Through power, I gain victory.
Through power, I gain victory.
It sort of lifts, raises, and tilts. And as you reach out, you feel this cylindrical device in your hand. Through victory, my chains are broken.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
So as you reach out, you grasp this lightsaber in your hand. You hear Darth Zana's words softly in the back of your mind. She says to you, The Force shall set me free. And as you fire up this device, what color emits?
It's an orange blade.
Okay. So this soft orange glow fills this darkened room, and RC's taken aback, takes a step back almost, surprised.
Griff, I haven't seen one of those in ages.
You've seen one of these before?
Yeah, mate, haven't you heard a story I've told you? I used to run with Jedi. Lifetime ago.
Well, I'm taking this.
And the Force brought you to it? That's crazy, man.
It did.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's get back on mission and figure this shit out.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do something else.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Because you don't look it.
I'm just a little tired, but I'm good.
Alright. Let's focus up, soldier. We got our mission.
Alright, he turns and leads the way back towards the biomedical facility. Alright, we cut back to Bruto. And Bruto, the debris is coming in hot. And I think, what was your last check? Was it to help them get in?
Yeah, it was to open the door.
Deal. So at this point in time, the debris is probably going to hit before you even figure it out, before you finish doing the trajectory for it. So you see the debris you're watching on the sensors, and you basically just call on comms, like, everyone brace
for impact.
As a chunk of this battle dragon, this huge, massive ship, crashes into the top 2 sections of the space station. And there's explosions, there's alarms, you're getting, hull breaches all across the board, and it's showing you that automatic systems are closing to prevent the vacuum of space from taking out too much, but there's quite a bit of destruction, and, you're getting reports of people in these kind of safe rooms, civilians, Imperials, whatever, in these sections that were hit. And Vox looks up at you. Whoa.
There's nothing I can do, Vox. I don't have time for it all.
Whoa.
To mourn them later.
Well. He basically says, "Where do you need me?"
Vox, we gotta lock out this other hacker. If I can at least get him out of the system, then I one less thing to worry about.
Well, so he rolls over to computer, plugs in, starts spinning that disc, and with you guys heading down to grab whatever resistance you can, Remy and RC heading for the weapons facility, and Bruto in a race against time, against a million threats that he doesn't have time for. We're going to call that a session of Legacy of Ash. See you again next week for more. Previously on Legacy of Ash.
Hapan Battle Dragon, this is the Kobolt Krayt. We're going to make a pass for the station. Can you give us some cover?
Quick, let's take out the weapons platform.
Put your seatbelts on, everybody. This is gonna be a crash landing.
Whoa.
Captain, they're going to surround it. What should we do?
Shoot first and ask questions later.
Var?
Mike?
This surfer was too good!
It was. I was really surprised at how good that was. I was like, frag out. I forgot my voice and I forgot my line.
The surfer was too good for 3 letters in
What?
one sentence.
That was funny. And like my face, I feel like I had a stroke on camera.
You did.
Oh, okay.